So today we are exploring the simulation hypothesis. Are we living in a false matrix of replayed events? In recent years, the idea that our universe may be a simulation has captured the imagination of scientists, philosophers, and ordinary people alike, popularized by films such as The Matrix and theories rooted in physics, quantum mechanics, and computer science. The concept challenges our understanding of reality. What if everything we perceive is not the present, but rather a replay of events that we have already seen occur? What if we are mere echoes of long dead beings existing in a false matrix which is cyclical and predetermined? This explores the simulation hypothesis, the philosophical and scientific underpinnings of such a theory, identity, free will, and the meaning of existence. The simulation hypothesis suggests that our reality might be a computer generated simulation created by a highly advanced civilization. The philosopher Nick Bostrom formalized this idea in his 2003 paper, Are You Living in a Computer Simulation? Bostrom proposed that with advanced computing power, a whole entire universe might be simulated so that a future civilization could study their ancestors. It raises the possibility that we are living in one right now. The hypothesis posits that everything we experience, matter, energy, and time, could be the result of complex programming. Much like a video game, our existence may follow predetermined patterns and scripts, suggesting that free will and spontaneity are illusions. This possibility echoes ancient philosophical ideas, such as Plato's Allegory of the cave, where individuals mistake shadows in the wall for reality. Expanding on this simulation hypothesis, one radical theory suggests that we are not living in a real-time simulation, but instead in a replay of past events. Much like a pre-recorded movie being played back, our actions, thoughts, and emotions may have already occurred, with our current experience being a mere illusion of life. This perspective introduces the idea that we are effectively long dead, existing only as echoes within a pre-programmed framework. It suggests that every decision we make is predetermined, locked into the sequence of simulations of the timeline. In this context, our sense of agency becomes a construct, a programmed response rather than an act of true free will. In support of this idea, theories in modern physics challenge conventional notions of time. Einstein's theory of relativity established that time is not absolute, but rather relative and flexible. Quantum mechanics further blurs the line, suggesting that particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, which is known as superposition, until they are actually observed, in which case they fall to one state. From this perspective, time could be nonlinear, an illusion created by our consciousness to interpret events. In a simulated universe, time might function like frames in a film reel, replaying over and over without true progression. What we perceive as the present moment could simply be a system accessing a specific frame in the sequence of something that happened in the past. The illusion of free will. One of the most profound implications of living in a simulated or pre-recorded reality is the challenge it poses to free will. If every action and thought is scripted, then autonomy becomes an illusion. Cognitive neuroscience lends weight to this argument, showing that decisions in the brain are made milliseconds before we consciously become aware of them. This raises the question of whether our minds are responding to programmed stimuli rather than exercising actual genuine choice. The simulation hypothesis also resonates with the concept of determinism, the belief that all events are caused by previous conditions and thus are inevitable. If we are living in a recorded simulation, then our choices are simply reenactments of actions taken by long dead beings, leaving us as spectators trapped within the illusion of agency. What about consciousness as code? Modern advancements in artificial intelligence and neural networks provide insights into how consciousness could be simulated. AI systems demonstrate the ability to learn, adapt, and mimic human behavior, hinting at the potential to create artificial beings with complex thought patterns. This raises the question, is our consciousness a form of code embedded in a simulation? If so, our thoughts and our memories may not be unique, but rather patterns drawn from a universal database played to sustain the illusion of individuality. What about the evidence of a simulated universe? Several scientific theories lend credence to the simulation hypothesis. Mathematical patterns in nature. Many natural phenomena, from fractals to the Fibonacci sequence, exhibit mathematical precision. This has led some to suggest that the universe operates on algorithms akin to just a regular computer program. Pixelated reality. Quantum physics has revealed that the smallest units of matter behave like pixels in a digital image, discrete and indivisible. Simulation errors, phenomenon like the Mandela effect, where groups of people remember events differently, could be glitches or inconsistencies in the simulation's programming. Holographic principle. Some physicists propose that the universe might be a hologram with three-dimensional reality emerging from two-dimensional information. What are the philosophical implications? Well, if we are living in a simulation, the philosophical implications are staggering. It challenges our notions of existence, identity, and morality. Are we accountable for actions that are pre-scripted? Does life have meaning if it's just a pre-recorded sequence? Religions and spiritual traditions have long suggested that physical reality is an illusion. Hinduism's concept of Maya describes the world as a veil that hides the true divine reality. Similarly, Gnosticism portrays the material world as a false construct designed to trap souls. The simulation hypothesis parallels these teachings, suggesting that our new quest for meaning may involve transcending the illusion and connecting with the ultimate source, the programmer or creator. This leads to the idea of escaping the matrix. The idea of transcending a simulated reality raises questions about whether we can break free from its confines. Practices like meditation, astral projection, and near-death experiences suggest the possibility of accessing higher states of consciousness outside of the simulation. Philosophers like Rene Descartes wrestled with similar questions, famously concluding, "I think, therefore I am." While the simulation hypothesis cannot disprove the existence of consciousness, it challenges us to consider whether our thoughts arise from authentic experiences or just programmed responses. What about the role of memory in deja vu? The phenomenon of deja vu, feeling that an event has already occurred, fits neatly into the concept of a pre-recorded reality or universe. If we are reliving past events, then deja vu may be moments where the simulation overlaps, creating echoes that we briefly recognize. Similarly, the concept of reincarnation in religious traditions could also reflect cycles of repetition within the simulation, with souls experiencing variations of the same patterns across different timelines. What are the conclusions that we can draw here? Well, reflecting on the situation, we realize that the simulation hypothesis and the theory of a pre-recorded reality challenge our understanding of existence, time, and identity. Whether we are living in a computer-generated universe, a cosmic hologram, or a divine projection, the implications force us to consider the nature of consciousness and free will. While these ideas remain speculative, they invite us to explore deeper questions about reality and its meaning. Are we simply echoes of a long-forgotten past, or do we have the ability to transcend the illusion and access higher truths? Regardless of the answer, the journey to uncover these mysteries continues to inspire awe, curiosity, and wonder. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, this is a safe space. If you're returning, I love and appreciate you so much, and I'm glad that you're back. In the name of the Most High God, I wish you health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Blessings and protection. Signing off. Take care. Have a great day.